What's going on? What's going on, man? We are back and we are live and we in the low key cave. Um, this is something I ain't done in a long time as far as doing live reactions. And it was a couple of trailers that came out today that I haven't had a chance to check out. I think some trailers came out yesterday, possibly. I think last night or something. I can't remember, but I know it was a couple that dropped that I definitely wanted to give my opinion on and that I wanted to check out. All right, let's go ahead and get into this because I ain't gonna be on here too long. I just wanted to give my opinion, do a couple reactions right quick to a couple trailers. We got like four. First one we got is Blue Beetle. This is DC, and of course I don't know anything about Blue Beetle. I'm not familiar with this DC character at all. Comics, I ain't never seen an animated cartoon on them or nothing like that. So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna be able to do with this. Excuse me, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Latino superhero, and that's definitely something that I'm interested in. Like I said, diversity, getting a lot of that. Of course, what we had with Black Panther, we got a couple more movies that's going to be coming. Blade, as far as the MCU, but as far as DC is going to be definitely interested to see what they're going to be doing with this. Because, like I said, me not being familiar with this character, I'm definitely trying to see what type of powers the character himself outside of the superhero, as far as just the character, which I don't know the name of the character, but as far as Blue Beetle, let's see what we got with this. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, this is a Blue Beetle official trailer. DC, let's go.
Excuse me,
Hey.
Mr. Reyes. You finished scraping the gum off that
Little
lounger
Uzi
or what?
Everything right.
They've been doing that a lot with these trailers.
You always land on your feet, bro.
Hip hop songs in here.
Jaime.
They don't get out much.
I just want to rap.
Jenny?
God, that's no life, but do not open it.
You went in to get us jobs, and all you brought back was a hamburger?
Okay, I don't think it's a burger.
You haven't looked?
What the hell is that?
How did you get it to do that?
I think he likes me.
George Lopez.
Jaime.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you
Feel
want.
like it hurt.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. What the?
Host acquired.
Who said that? Okay,
So
it's gonna be over.
All right. CGI not looking bad at all.
Wait, no. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
What is going on?
I just want to rap.
It's called the Scarab. It's some kind of world-destroying weapon. It's designed to protect its host.
It's definitely gonna be a bright one.
Sometimes it does what you want, and sometimes it doesn't.
I think I cut a bus in half.
The Scarab chose you, but it belongs to me.
That love you feel for your family makes you weak. I just want to rap.
This our villain. Okay.
Don't kill my vibe. Spending my money all on my side. The universe has sent you a gift, and you have to figure out what you're gonna do with it. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whatever you can imagine, I can create.
Let's party.
I don't know why, but it's a Spawn vibe. The way the
Nice
suit,
choice.
I just want to rap.
powers of the suit. I don't know.
Whoa. It's like Batman stuff. Batman's a fascist.
I just want to rap.
Shout out to Batman reference. DC. Oh, if these come to the comics, you can check out. All right. Once again, I am not familiar with this character. Is that a new? Hold on, I might have to. Okay. I'm not watching this yet, but it look like I'm gonna be checking this
Attention.
out. But once again, I'm not familiar with this character as far as Blue Beetle. I don't know too much about him. I'm not familiar with him as far as his DC origins or the comic book origins of this character. But as far as this trailer go, it looks good. It don't look bad at all. Like I said, I'm not like super hyped or crunked or anything because story overall, I don't really know what's going on. Is besides him trying to learn these powers or whatever, and they don't really show a villain right now. All I'm seeing is like these military people coming in or whatever, and look like we might have one villain in particular, whoever that guy that was talking to him or whatever. But overall, as far as this character, it looked like it's gonna be an interesting character. As far as the damn Blue Beetle. Outside of that, as far as the person playing Blue Beetle, which I still didn't catch his name, I don't know yet because I don't know. The trailer didn't give me enough with that particular character. Look like we're gonna have a good family dynamic. But outside of that, as far as just the superhero aspect, I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, I got Spawn vibes just off the powers of the suit. Look like I'm definitely getting Spawn vibes. But y'all let me know how we feeling as far as Blue Beetle. Anybody familiar with this character as far as any DC lore and things like that, let me know. And as far as villain wise, is any villains that I might be familiar with outside of like Batman? I don't think he's gonna be fighting nobody from Batman gallery, even though they did mention him. Let me know in the comment section, man, because this will be something that I'll be definitely interested in. As far as going to the movies to see it, I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see about another trailer. But other than that, y'all let me know how y'all feeling as far as Blue Beetle and what DC is trying to do with this. All right, before I go to our next trailer as far as Extraction 2, I'm about to check out this trailer called Hypnotic with Ben Affleck. I think this is the Roger Rodriguez film. Let me see, when did this come out? Yeah, this had to come out today, so I guess we're going to go ahead and do a little surprise trailer. Because I did see them saying this was about to come out, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the one directed by Robert Rodriguez, starred Ben Affleck. So I guess we're going to go ahead and jump into this. Hypnotic, starring Ben Affleck. If I'm not mistaken, this is directed by Robert Rodriguez. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, Robert Rodriguez. What the? What in the? I'm trying to figure out what. This will look good. This will look interesting. It's a mystery. Like some Inception type vibes. Hey, that's my boy out Mayans. I'm trying to see. All right, apologies, because y'all did not get to see Hypnotic when I just reacted to it. Once again, it's been a minute since I did reactions. But I just did a reaction to a trailer called Hypnotic, which is starring Ben Affleck and directed by Robert Rodriguez. I just looked at it. I'm gonna let y'all see it. We're gonna check this out again. This looks good. This looks good, man, and it looks like it's going to be like a bunch going on, a mystery. It gave me Inception vibes, you know, the Christopher Nolan movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Look like it's going to be something with dealing with not mental things, but something in the aspect of. I'm gonna let y'all check it out, then we'll talk about it again.
What do you see? Your daughter? The park?
Wasn't paying attention. Just for a second.
Work?
Think I'm ready for duty?
Do you feel ready?
I think it's the only thing keeping me sane. What's the call?
I'm calling to report a bank robbery.
Is this crime currently in progress?
Today.
See that guy on the bench?
Do you have a lighter?
That guy's up to something. It's very hot today. It's like a furnace.
Yeah, like he putting them under some type of hypnosis or something.
There's a safe deposit box.
Is that the target?
Box 23.
Hands up! But I'm the wrong man.
Look.
Where is she? I know you called the tip in on the bank heist. Who the hell are you?
What makes total strangers pull off an elaborate bank heist? Are you familiar with the concept of hypnotics?
Like some type of mind control or something.
Hypnotics have the ability to influence the brain, sound, voice,
Need a light?
blocking eyes. Hypnotics use them to make you see a version of the world that doesn't exist.
That's why I said it gave me Inception vibes.
It's not him anymore.
Nick, stop! I have to know everything. Why me? Why my daughter?
You don't know what you're dealing with.
What you're seeing isn't real.
Get back!
Hypnotics make everything that you see and do feel perfectly normal.
All right. May 12th, Hypnotic. And this is directed by Robert Rodriguez. I had seen an article on this a little while ago, and I remember they were saying this was about to come out, or they were going to have a trailer coming out about this. And I seen the plot, and it definitely sounded interesting. I don't know if anybody had ever seen Deja Vu with Denzel Washington, but it was definitely giving me some of those vibes too, as far as the one with him directed by Tony Scott. What's going on, Perk?
What up, Buck? What up? What up?
Yeah, apologies too. I was doing a whole reaction to this trailer, and I ain't even had a screen up. Once again, it's been a minute since I've done lives as far as reactions, so my bad, y'all.
It's all good.
But did you get a chance to check that out? What I just looked at?
I just caught the tail end of it, but it looked interesting. You know, Ben Affleck, you got blasted.
Have you ever seen Deja Vu with Denzel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know you didn't get a chance to check out the full trailer, but it was kind of giving me some of those vibes and a little bit of Inception.
Yeah, I might check it out. Regardless, you know, Ben Affleck, I'll be down to check it out.
All right.
It's dope to kind of see him. My fault. I just wanted to say it's dope. It's dope to see him like kind of doing other things outside of comic books, like getting back into just doing original films and stuff like that.
Bro had a bad trip with filming them damn Justice League movies. He said, "I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." Even the way he sounding about James Gunn, he like, "Nah, I'm not messing with it. Y'all can do that." Like, damn.
He was sipping on that hen dog.
Yeah, that too. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe he like Wayne need that serve. The way he was fighting his Batman in that warehouse, he ain't been the same. All right, hold on, here we go.
That was the first.
One of the next ones I wanted to jump over to. That was the second one. That was kind of like a
Okay.
little surprise trailer because I didn't know they had run it out. Because I did check out Blue Beetle. Have you had a chance to check out Blue Beetle?
Oh, of course.
How you feeling about it?
I like it, man. Like I was already sold on it. It's like you got old boy from Cobra Kai, and I like Blue Beetle from Young Justice. I thought his character was really interesting. Was it season 2, I think? Um, and just the whole. I don't think a lot of people caught that. Some people did, but that sword is just very reminiscent of like some Final Fantasy 7 type shit, like Cloud, because Cloud has the same kind of sword like that. It's called a Buster Sword. I was like, oh wow, that's a interesting little reference. And some people
I didn't
were
play Final Fantasy like that, but I know the sword you're talking about because it's the good dude with the spiky hair. Is that him
yeah,
that had the sword?
and I can see like if Black Beetle's in this or something like that, I would assume he's in this. He'll have like a similar sword or something like that to like Sephiroth or something like that. But yeah, it looks fun, People losing
It
their
do.
mind over the
I'm not
over the
familiar with
whole
it.
people losing their mind over the whole Batman is a fascist thing. I was like, bro, it's not that deep. It's
Nah,
really
I'm
not
glad
that
they
deep.
actually referenced him. Just letting us know, like, yeah, this
Yeah.
DC.
hmm
When you talk about the sword, it actually made me kind of think about, well, as far as the way he seemed like he using his powers, Spawn a little bit.
Yeah, that's so. And a little bit of Green Lantern, where like anything he can think of, what I'm saying, his imagination, he can kind of conjure it up and use whatever weapons.
See, I didn't know he can do all that. That's why I said I'm not
Mhm.
familiar with this character. What's the kid or whoever's going to be playing Blue Beetle? What's that character's name?
Uh, his actual name?
Not the actor name, but the character's name.
Oh, Jaime Reyes. I
Okay.
know a lot of people are gonna probably call him Jamie or something like that, but
Because I ain't even see them mention his name or nothing, and I didn't know him. So I don't know if this is a character from the comics or they going with somebody new who's going to be playing Blue Beetle or what.
I would if you got HBO Max or if you know what I'm saying, if you can find it, just watch Young Justice and get like kind of caught up or just to kind of get yourself familiar with this character.
All right. I might see what I can do because, like I said, as far as animated stuff, I ain't really into it like that outside of trying to check out some anime. I don't even watch the cartoons like that no more.
Definitely. But now, like Young Justice is dope because it's like it's really dark and it's like a completely original story and stuff. So
I might give it a shot. Definitely to try to get familiar with this character because I don't know nothing about him.
hmm
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Well, I know this came before James Gunn started doing his new DC stuff, but
yeah,
I knew that was kind of mentioning Static Shock and stuff like that, and I was like, the way this even looking, it was like maybe y'all can do a little Static Shock or throw him in there. What's up? Because I am familiar with him a little bit.
but it is interesting that like on that slate that James Gunn announced it was Booster Gold and Blue Beetle have a history together. But I can see them going that direction or doing a Young Justice because Blue Beetle was a part of the Young Justice. It's like a bunch of sidekicks and stuff that become like heroes and stuff like that.
Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. See, that was two characters I'm not familiar with, but once again, I'm okay with getting introduced to those because I'm familiar with. We don't seen Superman over and over, Batman over and over.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with getting some new characters.
Yeah, like it's refreshing. It's like you don't always have to rely. I think that's what DC has kind of trapped themselves in a box where they just kind of always rely on Batman. So like they'll never give up. Yeah. But it's okay to take risks, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And to just get it like kind of get a new audience out there.
That's why I'm kind of hoping they maybe do something with this Clayface thing. Because it's gonna be interesting, especially in like what Matt Reeves doing with his Batman universe.
Yeah.
All right, one of the next trailers I would definitely want to check out was Extraction 2, which I did not know this was coming out. Well, as far as the trailer.
I saw it then posted up. I didn't watch it, so it should be interesting.
Especially after what we just got with John Wick. It's like, I wonder what y'all gonna be able to do because what John Wick 4 just did, y'all gonna have to step up with these action scenes. So let's see what they talking about. We got Extraction 2. This is Netflix. Chris Hemsworth. I'm not gonna front. That first one was a good movie. I ain't gonna lie. I think depending on if they got somebody else who can kind of live up with Chris Hemsworth the way he was doing in that first film, like they had with that other, they killed him off. So I wonder if we're gonna have another similar person that could come in and do something with him.
Right. I want to see what they do with this one.
So let's go ahead and check this out. Extraction 2 trailer.
Move.
Oh, okay. Anthony coming back.
Tyler, you were clinically dead 9 months ago.
But you fought your way back. You came back for this. Why?
All right.
Yeah, that looks tough.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm like, woo, that look crazy.
Mm-hmm. It has some interesting little action scenes, but I don't know if they're gonna release more trailers, but
give or take, I'm guessing that's a teaser. I ain't gonna front, man. I'm a little let down. I wasn't that impressed with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got Keanu Reeves falling down like 500 steps. Like, man.
And Netflix just released this one movie called Kill Buck Soon. That shit is crazy. If you like John Wick, you'll like that. Like that's more of like in that John Wick.
It's like a foreign joint.
Yeah, but it's got subtitles and stuff like that. It's got it dubbed. So it's got it dubbed in a you can watch. You can either watch the subtitles or it's got the English dub and stuff like that.
I gotta make sure it'll pull up for me because Netflix will make sure you going in whatever you've been looking at recently. They're gonna make sure that's coming up more. You got to go search for it.
Yeah, it just came out.
Top Netflix.
It should be. Yeah, it should be like number 9 or 10 now.
All right, definitely something I'm gonna have to check out. If it's anything like what John Wick doing,
like John Wick, The Raid, Kill Bill, a little bit of Kingsman.
Oh, okay. You said it right there, The Raid, because that's one of the ones I got put on probably like a year ago, and that was the one. I remember the two twins they had in John Wick 3 that he kept fighting throughout the end, and they kept throwing his ass through glass and shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping we're gonna get.
It don't look bad. Yeah, it don't look bad. It looks bad. I could see the story probably being generic.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Are we gonna get somebody who's gonna challenge Chris Hemsworth as far as his character? Because I ain't see nothing right now. But like I said, maybe they waiting on that for the main trailer or whatever. It definitely like we're gonna get some good action set pieces. I mean, that joint with him shooting a gauntlet gun at the train. I mean, at the helicopter. I did like that. It look like we're probably gonna get a lot of one takes too, possibly. But it's like I said, with what Keanu Reeves doing in John Wick Chapter 4, Donnie Yen, and everybody else in that, like we got to see something. Y'all got to impress us because right now I am not entertained.
It's like John Wick set the standards for action choreography. and
all of it, man.
James Cameron sets the bar for visuals. Like, it's interesting.
Yep. Avatar: The Way of the Water. It's like, what are we gonna do after that? We just watched, and no disrespect, I do like Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, but watching The Way of the Water and going back and watching those scenes with Namor under the water with
Night and
Shuri,
day.
it's like, oh my
Night and day.
I'm like, oh man.
I told people that. I was like, yo, like it's gonna be years. It's gonna be like a couple years before they even get close to like something even close to that visually.
Especially watching in the theater and you just watching the water glistening off the Avatar characters, like the shit is just like, man, no,
it's crazy.
No. Like that VFX, they had to get up out of there. Marvel. But definitely anybody coming through, let me know how y'all feeling as far as Distraction 2. Netflix, as far as they primary action film with Chris Hemsworth, especially if anybody done checked out John Wick, definitely let me know how y'all feeling about it. And if y'all feel like this is gonna be up to those standards as action films. All right, my boy Samuel. Shout out to Samuel and shout out to everybody coming through checking out the Plump Fiction Retro Review. How we feeling the Secret Invasion? I have not checked this out. I think this came out last night. This is one of the ones that I'm not that familiar with. As far as the squirrels or whatever you call them. It's as far as the comic, it's one of the like bigger stories people really enjoy. Secret Invasion.
I'm surprised that they're doing it as a series and not a movie because, like I said, it's a pretty big event. But I guess they always kind of remix their own kind of thing with stuff Civil War wasn't exactly like Civil War in the comics, so they kind of scale things or rework things, but they can still knock it out of the park with this.
It seems like they have a lot more time to tell the story.
But it being a series, I think they're doing like 6 episodes, which is I hate that 6 episodes.
I mean, I don't know if I mind or not. Well, I don't mind. I guess the story is where they going as far as the TV route because I'm not familiar with Secret Invasion. So for somebody like me who's not familiar with it, it seems like it'd give me enough time to understand what's going on or whatever.
Also, if this is, I feel like just based on what I've seen, I know you haven't seen it yet, but like if this looks like it could be finally a hit for Disney Plus. If it's not, it might set them back again until Daredevil come out next year.
I don't know, man, because he been talking like Daredevil's gonna try to stay what they did with Netflix, but I don't believe him. I know Disney's not gonna come in trying to do all that hard R fight.
I mean, I think they can go R. I just think they'll scale certain things back. And
what's going on?
We kind of got a glimpse of we kind of got a glimpse of that with Daredevil and She-Hulk, where it's just like in his own show, it's going to be brutal, but when he's in other people's thing, it's going to be
that's what I'm saying.
It's going to be a little,
the difference between She-Hulk and what he was doing in Netflix, them hallway scenes, man.
But I feel like that's what She-Hulk should have been. It should have just been Daredevil and She-Hulk because I kind of like their, interactions with each other. I was like, hey, they should have done this the whole time. But
and give or take, I do have to give She-Hulk more of a chance because I ain't like just finish out them episodes like that. So I do got to give it more of a chance. But let's jump over here and try to check out this Secret Invasion trailer. Once again, last time I remember Samuel was in space, right? With the Skrulls.
Yeah, they said in what was it, Far From Home or No Way Home? Was it No Way Home or Far From Home? They said like, oh, Nick Fury's been off planet for like a year or something.
I think Far From Home. Yeah, I think Far From Home. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was Far From Home. I think it was. Either way, doesn't matter. He's been off planet for like a year or so.
So let's see what's going on with this, man. I can already tell from that teaser that they're going a serious route and the tone gonna be serious. Thank you, because all this goofy and silly shit we've been getting lately with as far as Phase 4 going into what they're trying to do with Phase 5, this is something I'm definitely looking forward to. So let's see what's going on. Secret Invasion official trailer 2. Let's go.
Fury.
Since you've been gone, things have gotten much worse. Why do you think I came back?
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us, old friend.
This is personal.
Very few of us know about the wars fought in the shadows that have raged on this planet. Do you feel responsible?
Where are the Avengers? This war is one I have to fight. Alone. You're the most wanted man on the planet.
You don't know what they have planned for you.
The great Nick Fury.
They one of the Guardians?
One last fight.
That was probably Super Scroll.
I
Or
am
Super
not
Scroll.
familiar with Super Scroll.
Well, they're just scrolls with superpowers.
Are you saying they can replicate the, well, since they can turn into them, they can replicate the powers of other superheroes?
I think it's going to be something where, like, I don't know how they're going to go about it, but, you know, from the little information I know, like, Super Scrolls are just scrolls. They're just scrolls that got powers and stuff like that. Like, you see how he can kind of, like, duplicate himself and stuff like that.
I don't know. That's why I'm like, is he doing like I forgot, is his group from the Guardians? Is he doing his powers or them Mr.
Probably some
Fantastic?
Mr. Fantastic. Maybe some Mr. Fantastic. But you know that guy was the you remember that little concept art that leaked with Doctor Doom that was supposed to be the post credit scene of Wakanda Forever. He was talking to that guy.
I thought, hold on, what only post credit scene I remember seeing Wakanda Forever is the little boy.
Yeah, but before they cut originally it was supposed to be originally they had Doctor Doom in it because like he was the one that was looking for
okay.
Yeah, so but then they cut that out of the movie.
So they didn't do it. I'm like
they might put that in the end of Secret Invasion, but I think this is gonna go right into the Marvels though. I can see this time with the Marvels or whatever they got going next step.
It almost sounded like they had this set up something similar to what they was doing with Thanos because they didn't have Thanos cast before they started showing them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I'm thinking. Like, do they already got Doom cast and they not telling us, or they just gonna be throwing them in there as like a voice or CGI? But SARS Secret Invasion, how you feeling about this? I don't mind seeing a solo Nick Fury.
I don't think it's going to be just Nick Fury. We probably going to see some other characters pop up like here and there, but I just like the tone of it. The tone of it just feels it feels right. It feels
and
right.
the fact that it ain't like CGI heavy, ain't a lot of like crazy things going on besides just basic action, basic thriller.
A straightforward story, which I think is gonna, like I said, it's gonna tie into the bigger picture of things. Not necessarily anything to do with Kang, but like everything they've been setting up with like Captain Marvel and stuff like that.
Definitely, because the Marvels after this, or is it another show?
Loki, I think is gonna come after this.
Okay. Once again, though, it's not telling me too much. I don't know too much is going on besides looking like we're gonna have good scrolls and evil scrolls. Because the last time I checked, the scrolls was good that I seen.
Mm-hmm. And it could always be like I think it could be like another Civil War type thing where like you said, like the good scrolls versus the bad ones and stuff like that. The ones that are actually trying to invade and take over.
Well, I'm like what you said. This is one of the shows as far as Disney Plus Marvel shows that I'm actually looking forward to, and I will be checking out when they actually come on. Because outside of this one, I have not been on them immediately like the Marvel. I mean, like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel. I did. The last one I was on like that was Moon Knight.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people like
stayed up with consistently.
A lot of people like Miss Marvel. They thought it was pretty solid. You know, I thought the first episode was pretty cool and pretty like creative the way they shot certain things, and you know, but we'll have to wait and see for this one.
I'm gonna be doing more likely my catch-up game, similar to what I'm did with Yellow Jackets, the way I was able to binge it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my boneless wing guy. Shout out to Perk.
Boneless wing.
Coach Ben, we here for you, Coach. We here for you. Hashtag save Coach. But,
hell no.
Y'all gotta let me know how we feeling as far as Secret Invasion. Is this something y'all excited about? Speaking of excitement, I gotta be honest, I don't feel like I'm feeling the excitement. I don't see too many people like, yo, y'all seen that Secret Invasion trailer? Like, y'all see what's going on? I do not like see that sense of urgency like I've seen before with Marvel projects.
Yeah, it's just I think it's the case of I don't want to say superhero fatigue, 'cause I don't think that's necessarily the case. It's just the fact that they just don't want to get excited. They don't want to get excited before, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Expectations. Keep their expectations. But you should always keep the expectations with anything. You know.
But this is Marvel though. You always supposed to like it. But definitely let me know how y'all feeling as far as Secret Invasion. Yeah, I seen her, Tony. My girl Game of Thrones. I've seen her. Is she a scroll?
Yeah, she's like the I think Talos' daughter or something like that.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
She might be a queen scroll or something like that.
All right. Last but not least, it's one of our last trailers. Fatal Attraction, the reboot. And this is going to be a series, not a movie. And if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be coming on Prime Video. Fatal Attraction is one of my favorite movies from back in the day. Michael Douglas, Glenn Close. It's kind of like pre-Baby Boy a little bit.
I do not remember. I remember the name. I remember the name, but
it's a good one.
Probably got to watch the movie to kind of like remember shit, but I remember the name off top.
And if y'all see me going off camera back and forth because I see my little Wi-Fi signal coming up and I might be lagging or something, so I want to be on here like, hey, y'all hear me talk? But anyway, we're gonna jump over here to this Fatal Attraction trailer. This is going to be starring Joshua Jackson, and I can't remember old girl name, but anytime I see Joshua Jackson, I'm always Dawson's Creek. It's my guy, Dawson's Creek. So it's going to be interesting to see what they try to do with this. The thing about making it into a series is that the story is straightforward. The guy has an affair with this woman, and she's pretty much starts getting obsessed with him, and she don't want to let him go because he wants to keep his family, and stuff go kind of bad. AWAR for my guy. We get bunny rabbits and skulls.
I like Power.
Yeah, you're right, Tony. That's what I was thinking about. I was talking about Baby Boy. I'm at a thin line with Martin. I don't know what made me say Baby Boy. What'd you say, Perk?
Sound like Power.
Oh, man. Nah, this ain't no Angela. No. She a different beast. But let's jump over here and check out this trailer for Fatal Attraction.
I'm not going to be bored, Dan.
Daniel Michael Gallagher, convicted of murder in the 2nd degree. We understand you do have a statement you've prepared.
Every day that I've been in here, I have thought about Alexandra Forrest, because I need to understand what I did, how she died, and why.
Oh, man.
You know, if you're a different guy, I would tell you to be careful right now.
What was it about her?
I don't mean to mess up the trailer or anything, but if anybody, Fatal Attraction is a very old movie. It's very old. I think this was 80s, if not early 90s. The only reason I'm sitting here acting like this, and I'm going to say something about it when the end of the trailer, but in the original movie, the guy was never in prison. He never went to jail or anything like that. So to me, that's already like giving me a good sense as far as what they're going to try to do with this, and it's probably going to go somewhere different. But my bad. That's all I wanted to say.
Are we the hunter?
I don't know.
Or are we the prey?
You should stay.
I didn't think that this is what we were doing.
What were we doing?
This is a wild game of survival.
I thought I had this handled, and she shows up in my home. If you tell someone to stop calling you the 20th time you pick up, what you've taught them is that 20 calls is what it takes.
I have to tell you something, Beth. I chose to lose control.
I think this is probably it for us.
I'm not going to be ignored, Dan.
I did not kill that woman, and I'm going to prove it.
This is a wild game of survival.
Oh man, okay.
That's
I'm
interesting.
definitely interested in this now because a lot of this stuff did not happen in the original movie. For one, he did not go to jail for murder. I don't remember them doing a whole mystery behind somebody actually dying. I mean, I don't want to get too much away as far as people who haven't seen the original Fatal Attraction, but spoiler alert, somebody does die, but none of that goes on as far as people getting arrested or anything. Like, it's a straightforward case. He was crazy. She was doing this. Self-defense. That's what it seemed like, Tony. It's definitely looking like they're going the whole mystery route, seeming like he is actually going to be in jail for a long time, too. And like he's going to be telling the backstory of what happened.
This kind of reminds me of Gone Girl a little bit.
Yeah. Besides, Ben Affleck don't actually get arrested.
Yeah.
Damn, like I'm glad they're doing it though, because it makes you understand why they're doing it a series route now. Because that's what I was saying. I was like, how they gonna try to make this into a series, being that this story is kind of straightforward. But the whole mystery aspect behind did he do it or did he not? I'm definitely looking forward to it just to see where they can go with it. Well, how you feeling about this, Perk? Being that you haven't watched the actual Fatal Attraction movie, and does this make you want to watch the actual movie now?
I'm definitely gonna try to find it. See if because I definitely, like I said, I remember the title. I just can't picture it, but I'll be down to watch this though. It's on Paramount Plus too. So.
Yeah, this got. Well, I don't even know. It might be.
Yeah, I showed it. It was Paramount Plus.
Oh, okay. So if they doing this one, then yeah, the original got to be on Paramount Plus.
Check.
All right. I'm definitely interested though, being that this, like I said, is a completely seeming like a different route that they going than the original story from the original one. All right, man. That was our last trailer, Fatal Attraction. I appreciate Perk coming through and joining me for a little while. Like I said, I wasn't gonna be here too long. I just wanted to come through and get my opinion on a couple of trailers.
No problem.
I want y'all to definitely let me know how y'all feeling about the trailers we checked out, as far as Blue Beetle, Extraction 2, Hypnotic with Ben Affleck, which was a surprise trailer because I didn't know they had dropped it. Secret Invasion and Fatal Attraction. Outside of that, I do got a Tubi movie review for y'all tomorrow to come check out. Best Friend. Other than that, Thursday we're gonna catch up with Bel Air. Perk, what you got coming up next, bro?
There's this Chucky documentary dropping tomorrow, and then Wednesday Mario. Then the next day you got, I think, Beef's coming out, and then over the weekend they had Yellow Jackets and this movie called Hunger, which is kind of looks like Netflix's answer to The Menu. So it's gonna be interesting.
That sounds interesting, then. Okay. Well, I ain't seen no trailer on it. Beef is with my boy from Walking Dead, ain't it?
Yeah, Stevie Jones.
For anybody who is not familiar with Perk Minded channel, and more than likely, if you come through and check me out, you are. But if you're not, definitely go check him out. Especially if you're not caught up on certain movies, he is on everything, including TV shows. Definitely go check him out. Another thing I want to ask, bro, when you are supposed to be starting on the horror podcast, because I know you were supposed to be doing it this year.
Yeah, I'm looking at a summer, like a late summer.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of like end by the time like around like October. So
That sounds good. You talking about like August?
Yeah, like August going into October, just to get that fall kind of season and stuff like that.
Yeah, because we'll be coming right up on October. Yeah, that
You'll
sounds
see,
good.
you'll see some in a few months, not a few months, but like soon, relatively soon.
I got to see what other horror movies we got coming out outside of like the ones I know you on, as far as like the low key ones, the underground ones, as far as like mainstream ones. Because I know we got the Exorcist remake coming out.
Did you ever watch Last Shift?
No.
Yeah, they made like a remake of that just recently. That was.
I watched a movie called it was like found footage called The Outwaters. This
that was
shit
cool.
is like I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
That's in like the same that's like in the same category as Skinamarink, if you ever seen that, where it's like all atmospheric type of.
Yes.
It's all like atmospheric, like Skinamarink. That's like those atmospheric type of horror movies because they're kind of trying to do something new. Man. I was like, Out of Waters was cool until like that last like 10 minutes. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm sitting here like I'm just watching. I'm like, okay, is something going to happen? Because it's definitely on some Blair Witch shit. Like, nothing is going on. But then shit just hit the fan.
What I got from it, it was kind of like a take on like what the afterlife is, or like a parallel like universe. But visually, it looks really dope. Like it's more found footage.
If they did purgatory found footage, that's it.
Yeah, that's what it kind of reminded me of a little bit, you know. And they have other they have extras from it. I think it's like
you talking about like the memory card joints?
Yeah.
Oh hell no. No. No, leave me alone. I'm good. Cause I watched that shit at nighttime, bro, and I was just sitting here like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, watch Last Shift. I think they got that on Tubi as well.
I'm gonna get on it. We definitely gonna be doing a lot of Tubi originals because I'm gonna be doing like the little hood joints. Then I'm gonna do like a couple of the original horror movies, and I think it's a couple short ones I ain't seen. I'm gonna do leading into the summer. So yeah,
those shows go crazy on TikTok too.
All right, once again, appreciate Perk Minded for coming through. Damn, K-Dot. Bro, we getting up out of here right now, bro.
Oh shoot.
You good,
well,
bro?
Thanks for having me on for this little moment.
I know K-Dot went live today too. For anybody who ain't checked out K-Dot, make sure y'all go over there and check out his channel. He talked about Blue Beetle, the trailer, and a couple more things. So definitely go follow him and his YouTube channel. You got something coming up next, bro?
I do not actually don't know what I got planned this week, but videos are returning.
Mario, you not gonna watch Mario this week, bro?
Oh, I'll be honest, I forgot Mario was coming out this week. I knew it was coming out this month. I forgot it was coming out this week.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna go watch it though.
Checking out Mario.
And watch Tetris. Tetris is fire.
Oh, that's on Apple, ain't it?
Yeah, Apple's got some.
I might get in a try. All right, once again, appreciate y'all coming through. Well, my bad, K-Dot, but yeah, I appreciate you still coming through, bro, and checking us out.
It's all good. It's all good.
Once again, for anybody coming through, make sure y'all go check out these guys' channels as far as Perk Minded and K-Dot. Other than that, make sure y'all hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload new videos. Other than that, we out.
Oopsies.